Hi, everybody. Woo! We are live. What's up? We're going to talk about making some money. And with us tonight, we have the one, the only
Andrew Reid. It's your boy, as I would say.
coming straight to us from
Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah, man. We are so excited for tonight. We've got Andrew on here. So we're going to be asking Andrew some good questions. He's going to reveal a lot. He hasn't even reviewed the question. Have you, Andrew? You haven't reviewed
No. Coming straight, real. And I mean, that's it. You know, want to just be transparent as possible, you know?
Yeah, man. we're gonna have some fun here and ask you some questions, Andrew. And as everybody's joining us here on this live, and we're all really excited about it, let me start off with the first question. Andrew, when did you start off as a freelancer, like as an internet marketing freelancer? Because you really have been freelancing for your whole life, haven't you?
Yes, I've been freelancing my entire life. You know, that's what I've been doing. I've been an entrepreneur from I know myself working, you know. So yeah, freelancing for a very long time, and right now, I guess you're asking when I've been an online freelancer.
Yeah.
Year 2012, right?
2012.
Yeah, from 2012.
Yeah, and do you love it?
I love it, every second of it, every minute. I never trust me. The making my first dollar online after watching your course and Lauret's little course, and actually put those things to action and saw the first order came in. That's where I know that this is a game changer. You know, actually be able to make money online and to actually get the money on a card and withdraw the money. I just wanted to get that first withdrawal, and when I see I get that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna multiply it. I'm going to work it. I'm going to this. I start to look at big numbers. I'm like, okay, how much do I need to actually, how much orders I need to make $1 million US? I start to do my whole maths calculation and everything because that's what my target, you know? Yeah,
exciting times, right?
Exciting time.
And let's just recap that. Who did you learn internet marketing?
I learned all online freelancing from the Alicia Little. Yes, I did.
And Lorette, hey.
Lorette Little.
You've got Kevin there.
A lot from you and Lorette, same way.
Yep. You've got Kevin there. He says, what a guan. Kevin's
Big boss Kevin. Yeah. Kevin has also learned a lot from you. I think Kevin is actually running his villa and doing awesome Kimuchi Villa. Trust me, it's beautiful. When you see what that man do within place out of Bulby, trust me, you're like, what? You know, turning house into a hotel. Big build swimming pool, building website, all these things, and really looking good and marketing stuff online, and you know, get a lot of tips from you as well. And you taught him how to actually set up his website and to put his services on different bread and breakfast sites and get a lot of traffic, and you know, yeah, you're doing a good job, and just keep it going, you know.
Mm-hmm. Kevin, put the URL to your villa there so we can give you a little shout out and people can.
Kevin, hold on, don't put the link. Send me the link so I can create my affiliate link and post it on the video, yeah, boss? So I can commission anybody who book Kimuchi Villa. We get my commission. A matter of fact, anybody call Kevin and book Kimuchi Villa, if you post your link here and you book it, just say Andrew Reid, so you know same my commission, right?
You are a true internet marketer right there. As I like to say for Andrew, hustle till the day that you die, right, Andrew?
Hustling, never stop.
Never stop hustling. So, Andrew, I want to start off by talking about your story. Now, you said that you got online in 2012 for the first time. That is, how many years ago is that, Andrew? I know you got a 1 in math, right?
Yeah, but we can't calculate right now. That's 7 years ago.
Not good at 1 in math.
That's 7 years ago.
Huh? 7 years ago.
Yeah.
But before we get there, sometimes people think that in order to take advantage of this online world and to set up their own online business, they have to be, book smart, have good grades in school, maybe go to college or, score well in their CXEs. Can you
Yeah.
that myth right now for us?
Yeah, you don't need none of that. You just first thing you just need to know what is it that you're offering. You just need to master that skills, right? From you master that skill set and you're very good at it, trust me, everything else will fall in place, right? I mean, English, I'm very poor at English, and um, high school, I didn't graduate and stuff like that. However, when I went online and I created my first service, my description, my profile, what I did, I actually just order from someone else and let them write my description and my profile bio, and I upload that to my stuff. So I figure out ways to get around my problem, and just by doing that, my first in within 24 hours I make $500, and that was really impressive. I only spent $5, I make $495. So that was really good, and just keep on growing from that. So I just figure out a way to solve my problem, and that's the thing in life. When you learn to solve problem, you become a problem solver, and when you become a problem solver, you solve. If money on your problem, you solve that. Is it? Yeah.
Right. Lakeisha says Andrew is a real businessman, and that you are, Andrew. And to go off of that, we'll tell a little bit about the story about Internet Income Jamaica and how it actually came to be in Jamaica, thanks to you setting it up formally. But before that, let's talk a little bit about your story. So you took the course, you stumbled on Fiverr, and then you were like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. Walk us through that story of how you got started. Everybody has a different story about how they got started, don't they? And stories motivate and inspire us, and we remember stories. What's your story?
All right. So basically, my story is when I watch your course. First, when I met you, and you tell me about your course, and then actually didn't get to come to the class. And then you share the information, you start to walk me through the sites, and you show me everything that I need to do. I created my online profile, and then when I set up the service, get a few orders in, that was a game changer there. I took it very serious.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I made the first $5, I was so excited. I took it very serious. I started to calculate how I can get to my target. I set targets, and start to buy equipment. I started to learn more stuff. I started to learn how to do video editing and offer video editing service. So I started off with doing voiceovers, doing birthday songs, and I realized what people want, and I started to create more of what they want. Started to do commercial for small businesses, and I said, okay, if you're getting the audio, you must need a video. So I learned video editing skills, video editing softwares. And then I started to do video editing and animated videos and, doing the full commercial. So right there, when I started to do that, I started to reflect on a lot of people that I know that are very skilled, have a lot of, a lot of skill sets. And I started to say, this would really do good for these individuals. And I started to call some of my friends and tell them about it, and they laugh at me like, $5, you might be not $5. I say, Benji, it's not $5. Yeah, look for $5. I say, $5 I sell one service for. You can make millions if you want. You give me. It's just how much you want, for how much work you want to put in. Some jump on board, some didn't. And I just keep pushing and inviting people to come on. And, I said to Alicia and Lorette, you need to come to Jamaica and set up your business here in Jamaica. We need to set this up here in Jamaica. At the time, Alicia was like, no. Lorette was like, maybe. So,
at the time we were just flying in twice a year, and you had seen us when we would, fly in. You had seen us fly in. I think we were teaching with UTech at that time, or UE.
Teaching UTech at the time during the boot camps. You're doing it like once a year, twice a year. So then I was like, okay, no. And then, get serious about it and say, okay, let's make an agreement, and, just started Internet Income Jamaica. get the space, get the decks, get everything that we needed to get, and just start to market the business, start to push it on the. I'm from music background and I used to do promotion for my music, so I know about doing PR work. So start to push Internet Income Jamaica, how I know to promote music. I just use the same techniques, right? And resources. And it started to get out there, words start get out there, phone start ring, go crazy, get too Tanya. We just start to crunch it and start push it, And we push Internet Income Jamaica and we started to focus more on how we can change people's lives. So it started off when we get the first 100 students and we see at least 35, 40 of them beginning to earn online a steady income, $400, $500 a month. And then their success stories start to bring in other students on board and it start to grow. People start to tell people, start to teach each other, and it started to grow more and more. And it is what it is today. Like, we have a very healthy community and the Facebook group is very, very, very helpful. Everybody's in there is like family, share resources and, share jobs. Sometimes people get a lot of clients, like they have like, because we don't treat this like, this is not a 9 to 5 job. This is online business. When you start your career online, you're creating services online, you're creating a business, right? So when you have all these clients coming and purchasing your services, sometimes when you can't manage it, you have to just share your clients with other people and stuff like that. A lot of people, would misunderstand the concept of what we do and they will look at it as if there's like jobs.
Right.
Not jobs, it's a business, and being a boss, you work 10 times harder than being a worker, because you have to live up to client expectations. And you also have to, if you have staff members, you have to live up to their expectations as well. So, you work right on the clock and you try to keep your business up because you have a lot of bills to pay and stuff like that. But starting an online business, the beauty about it and why I push it and push you and learn to come here and to help push this initiative to the next level is because starting an online business is way cheaper than starting a physical business, right? A physical store. If you're opening up a store and you need to sell clothes or, if you want to do any kind of office administration, you have to pay rent, you have to pay electricity, security guard, the list go on, stationaries, all these things, Even the cleaning people, you have to clean the place. When you start an online business, you just really need to first to come to boot camp. At that time, the boot camp was like $15,000, and you start off with $15,000. So many people, we have so many people that spend $10,000, $15,000, even $25,000, $30,000, and make at least right now they pass $1 million. They pass $1 million. So you
it's
start
like the best investment you can ever make for your financial future, honestly, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really, 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 really powerful. And I mean, to just invest that small amount and get that huge return, it's really, really great. I mean, even 3 months ago, I remember, I can't remember the name of the young lady that joined the new program that we have on the design masterclass, and she spent $10. $10 she spent, and now she's over $1,000 US. So imagine spending $10 and making over $1,000 US. And that's just really like you really have to look at that and just say, yo, is it worth it? Worth the investment and worth the time, And for me it is. And for a lot it is. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the design masterclass. Thanks for shouting out that class there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, graphic designers needed like everything you need graphics for. Look at this video. See that nice little design at the bottom? This is graphic design. Would make something like that a lower third, they call it, right? So I mean, adding more skill sets. I mean, adding on, you get more value. The more value or you become more valuable in this space is by learning more stuff, learning more softwares, learning how to communicate effectively as well. Yeah, as I said, way back then, I never used to speak properly. I never used to like interviews. thanks to Les Brown and thanks to Alicia, went to a few Les Brown concerts, and his events, and it really let me understand the power of communicating and
Yes.
communicate effectively, right? Even when I'm working online and I'm talking to my clients and I'm telling them about my service, and they will pay like $5 or something. And when they pay $5, I end up, before the conversation finish, I end up letting them purchase an additional $1,500. So with one client, I will close off within 1 hour a total of $1,505. And how I would do that is really communicate properly. I explain what is it that I'm doing. I explain the value that they're getting. I explain how effectively, how powerful it's going to be for their business, and how is it that it's going to make other people feel when they hear the song or see the video, right? Um, so when I'm billing my clients as well, what I always do is be very transparent.
Right.
Instead of sending a bill, if when I'm communicating with them, if I would send them a bill like and say it's for $1,500, and just say, oh, if they ask me how much this video would cost, and I say $1,500, 99% of them wouldn't purchase it. Or what I would do, I'll break down the cost. They say, what's the cost? I would say, okay, well, I have to do this, and I give them a long list of things, and beside each thing that I say I'm going to be doing, I put a figure beside it. So when they see all the work that I'm doing and they see the figures beside it, and I say, okay, so the total is this. They're like, okay, all that work for this, okay, and it justified, It don't seems like I just want $1,500. Like, I justify what it is, or why is it at that cost, And then they feel comfortable paying it, and
True.
when they pay, they know what they're getting, So
True.
communicating properly is very, very, very good. And as a business owner and as an online business owner, that is something that you have to master. If you build a website, if your message is not clear on your website, if your call to action is not clear on the website, people won't take action. People won't do the necessary things that you want them to do, right? If you want the name and email address, if you don't ask for it, if you don't tell them why they need to put their name and email address in, then they're not going to do it. They're just going to go on the page, skip past it, just close it, Same thing with the ads that you're promoting. If you're promoting your product and your service, you have to be clear and talk about what is it that you're promoting, and, let people understand, communicate properly. An effective communicator is a money maker.
Say that again, Andrew.
An effective communicator is a money maker.
An effective communicator is a money maker. I love that. Hey guys, if you love what Andrew's saying, hit the like or love button. Come on, let's show him some love. Give us a few likes and loves. Do it now. Go, go, go. Andrew, you see all the love coming in. You're getting a lot of reactions to this great interview, right?
Yeah.
Lakeisha says selling yourself and communication is essential in your online business. Paul says he loves what you're saying, right? And then
it is for online. Sorry, I don't want to cut you, but it is for online business, but also for everything in life.
That's right.
Communication is
relationships, friendships,
everything.
Family, parents, and child, right?
It goes across for everything. Continue.
All right. Blessed said, so true. Be transparent with what you're going to do. They will be quicker to agree. So, people are definitely agreeing with what you have said here, Andrew, and some really big knowledge bombs that you're dropping. Thank you so much, Andrew. The virtual. So, let's go back to your story for a minute. So, Lorette and I were coming to Jamaica, in and out, and you said, hey, you guys need to really set up a business here. We set that up. This was in 2013, I believe, that the business formally got set up. And since then, we've trained thousands of people how to make money on the internet. And we're excited about that. And not only have we done this in Jamaica, like most of you listening are in Jamaica. Hey, and if you know someone who needs to be listening to this message, mention them in the comments. Do it now. Mention them in the comments. There is no reason why every single person on this island who wants to make more money and on the next island and the next island and the next continent, needs to hear this message. And the message is There are so many opportunities out there for you. What do you need? Well, I like to say all you need is Wi-Fi and a dream, right? And a little bit of knowledge from us at Internet Income Jamaica and the Academy of Digital Careers. So the biggest frustration is that not enough people are hearing about our message, right? The message that you can create your own opportunities, you can create your own financial freedom. And by starting your own online business and running it like it's a business, the sky is the limit for you, right? The sky really is the limit. Andrew, what was your best month online? Tell us. $1,000, right? We need to hear it.
We have to talk about what platform though. Best month online? What you talk about?
Let's just talk about Fiverr because we know that you do a lot of things.
Okay. I best. We'll talk about the monkey money now. Best month online, 4,500 US.
4,500 US. Okay.
Yeah,
Not bad, huh?
Well, I say monkey money no because I'm pushing big money no. But I mean,
big money. But we're just talking about the online freelancing. And so let's talk about that big money, Andrew. So can this lead to offline businesses? And once you learn digital marketing, what are the opportunities for people in Jamaica, in the US, in Nigeria? What are the opportunities?
The opportunities are endless, right? It's endless. And you have to know this is an evolving space. I mean, every day there's new platforms that are arriving and there's a lot of competition that's going on and everybody is fighting for a space, like to get customers. Going into an era now, it's been there for a while, but I think Jamaica is just catching on now.
Right.
But in the States, long time, data driven everything, right? And people analyze data and look at it and say, okay, then what ads are working? What is it that people are reacting mostly to? Are they reacting to videos? Are they reacting to image? And, everybody is doing split testing because you have to see which ad is performing the best, which message you're putting out is performing the best, which media you're putting it out in, what format you're putting it out in that's reacting the best. So people have to be testing a lot of different things, and the more they have to do is the more people they have to hire, the more people they need to do these things because machine can't do it all. They can do software doing it, but they still need a human to operate the software. Right. And, it's just really, really good. And to see where it's going, it's amazing. You're talking about there's so much to learn from doing the graphics to doing the video, to doing the voice recording, to writing the copy, doing copywriting. That's very valuable, to doing the accounting. Yeah. You have to even start learning on accounting software. Right now I'm taking a QuickBooks course and I'm learning how to use QuickBooks to the highest level there is. And the reason why, because I'm a business owner and I have to know to use the software.
And there's the key right there is that everybody needs to understand that they're business owners. We talked about this earlier today, and that is when you own your online business, you are now a business owner. There's nobody telling you, do your work, make sure that you take care of your clients. Who's telling you that? You have to tell yourself.
Yes, and you have to know that you're in an online space, and the more you know is the more you're capable of doing. Right? The less you know, the less you can give, the less you can do. So the more you broaden your horizon.
Yeah. Let me pull on that for a second, because you really believe in that. The more that you know, the more skills that you have, the better that you'll do in this online world. And you're not talking about short term, you're talking about long term, because we're all in this for the long term. It's not about quick money, it's about building a sustainable online business. So you're actually the one who said, hey guys, let's do this virtual assistant course. Let's make it a 6-week course and let's teach a bunch of skills. Let's talk a little bit about the skills that are in the virtual assistant course, because everybody who's on here, we've talked about that course yesterday and the day before, and everybody who's on here would love to know, how did you come up with that list of skills that's being taught in the VA course?
All right, so our circle, right? In the internet marketing world, people always calling on us, asking us, do you have any Jamaicans that can do data entry, that can do graphic design, that can do website building, manage a ClickFunnels page, Google AdWords, Facebook,
Right.
and social media management. They're asking these questions.
They
And
are.
because we're in the space and we're also doing a lot of stuff, we know the skill sets that from people that we need as well in our service, right? So by being a business owner, you see what is short out there, what we need more people and in the space that you need more people in. And and you also you see the high demand for it, right? So it's just putting all that information together, and really that's what really guided me to make this course the way it is. And I said, to be a virtual assistant, it's a broader thing than just being a transcriptionist or a phone call service provider, or just making graphics or doing videos or voiceover. A virtual assistant does it all. you know and when a virtual assistant basically like an assistant, right?
Right.
When you have an assistant, a personal assistant, everybody loves a personal assistant. You know why? Because a personal assistant know everything. And hiring a personal assistant, it's a lot of money. I'm talking big money. In the States, you're hiring a personal assistant full time, you can pay up to $10,000 a month for a personal assistant, right? So people looking virtually for that same skill set, but at a more affordable cost. And that's where
And
the
we're
virtual
talking US dollars. We always talk US dollars on this.
US dollars, right? So at a virtual assistant, very effective virtual assistant that knows everything and a forward thinker. Because right, so this is the thing. You can learn all the skill set, but not being able to think forward and look at the things that you're lacking and trying to research and improve on your skill sets and look at the service that you're helping, like look at the business that you're helping out and see what is it that they're lacking and they need to improve on to take their business to the next level. Not being able to think and see the future for the business and being a forward thinker, that kind of limit yourself in the space, right? In this online marketing, in this online world, you have to be a forward thinker.
That's right.
Looking ahead of time, looking for new skill sets to add onto yourself, learning new things. This is a space, this is a time you have to be doing these things. And just by doing that, your value show. People, when you start to talk, you can speak of things that people never heard of before and things that they need to be doing in their business. And when you
You can make recommendations.
recommendation, and when you do that, people like they value these things and they will pay you for these things because you're helping them to take their business to the next level. And so when we designed the virtual assistant course, it was designed with that intention to make you be very knowledgeable. So when someone hire you as a virtual assistant, they're going to be telling you a list of things that they want you to do for their business. They might just introduce you to a new software that they want you to manage, or Amazon store, they want you to manage your products and stuff like that. And then just by you starting to manage these products for them or whatever software you're managing for them, and then you're able to produce a nice detailed report and give suggestion of improving it, and based on the teaching you get from us, implementing some of those strategies inside of whatever they're currently doing. They see that as value, and they will say, "Wow!" And they don't want to lose you. They want to fly you from Jamaica. They want to, bring it to the States. They love you so much. When Christmas comes, they will make sure sending them Christmas gift and all these things. So, they just want you forever. They look at you like their extended family. So you have to, that's why we create the course that way, to make you be very valuable to people globally. And then another thing I look at is I did my research and I look at the Filipinos and I see their school system, and they're teaching their kids at an early age to develop the programming and build softwares and good customer service and all these things. They're teaching their kids at an early age. And trust me, the Filipinos are crushing it. And based on that, I said, you know what? There's no reason why our people can't do that. They can do it, it's just that they're not exposed to these things. And that is why we develop this service so that you can also learn it and, offer the same service and even more and better. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Hey, one of the things that Andrew really pointed out is more skills equals more money, right? I want you guys to just type that into the comments. Let's make sure everybody gets it. And Andrew sees that you got it. More skills equal more money. Say that again for us, Andrew.
Yeah, more skills equal more money.
Right.
More knowledge, more money.
More knowledge, more money. So let's make sure everybody writes that in the comments so Andrew can see it. More skills equal more money. Andrew, I think that's so true. So I love that part about the VA class. People are learning so many different skills, how to build funnels, and don't worry if you don't even know what this is. It's all right. How to build funnels, how to do appointment setting phone calls, how to do transcription, social media ads, graphic design.
Graphic design, video editing. They still learn the transcription on the phone call. And you know what? You know what's the most important thing about the training? We have a list of things that we're teaching them. But like we love teach so much that if something new pop up in the space at the given time, we talk about it in the program, we'll train on it. For example, there's a time during the course when you actually came on and started to teach them about Facebook group management, right? Because that's the next service that people are hiring people to do, to manage their Facebook groups, right? And that is, trust me, that's what I'm saying. We have to just keep on learning and executing what we learn as well, So action to what we learn and just keep on just doing stuff, And one of the things is I'm seeing in the current group right now, a lot of people getting over the fear of, oh, it's not perfect. Oh, I don't master this. I can't start. I'm able to talk a few into just get started and just don't try to be like, you need to be perfect in order to do this thing, because you just need to get your foot wet. You just need to just go. If you meet up in a roadblock, you learn how to figure out how to pass that roadblock. It's no longer a roadblock, So a lot of people are doing that and they're seeing the results, and I'm really happy for that.
So one of the big things that you just said, Andrew, I'm not sure that it's going to show up for me. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can get it to show up. I can't get it to show up, but I wanted to tell everybody that it doesn't have to be perfect to make profits. That's what Andrew's saying, right?
It doesn't have to be perfect to make profit. Believe me, yeah? If you create a plan and you have to feel like you have to complete or you outline your website or your whole service in order to go, trust me, in problem. Because, all right, let's use me as an example. If I said to myself that, you know what, in order to be successful online, because everything you have to write it, I have to master English and learn English. Guess what? I have not gone back to school. I did not do an online course in English. I mean, not do none. I mean, plan to do none. We just master on the things that I need to do, which is the services that I'm providing. I just grow more in those services and just know that, hey, I'm able to sell it. I'm able to communicate what I'm doing, and that's enough for me, right? Because English language is just communication. So if I'm able to communicate and do my message across, that's good enough for me. So what I did is keep learning in the areas to improve on the business. Yes, if I do go back and master English and stuff like that, yes, it will bring a lot of value. But what I'm saying, I didn't let that stop me from starting my online business. Right? A lot of people be like, okay, I can't write, so I can't start it because I can't write. And I can't talk properly, so I'm not going to try it. Right? You're going to wait on those stuff, then you have a problem. You're you're stopping yourself. You're stopping yourself from even trying. And Marcus Garvey say, without self-confidence, you're losing the rest of life. And it's true. If you're not confident in what you're doing, then, nobody sees it. If you look in the music industry right now, you have a lot of songs out there. It's horrible, but these people believe in themselves and they're making money and they're being successful at the music industry. You have, it's just about, it's a deep, you have to just believe. If you believe, that's the first thing. You just have to believe in what you're doing in order to be successful in it. Because nobody going to believe in you. If you don't believe in it, then why should anybody believe in what you're going to offer.
Let's talk about believing for one more second, because Shauna brought up a very good point. She says, the problem I see in our country, we're talking about Jamaica, is that people think that everything online is a scam. I'm willing to take the chance to make the extra buck, but some people aren't. They're so afraid that everything is a scam, which I think, Andrew, when we started this, when Lorette and I started back in 2010, and then when we came back to you and started it in 2012, that was one of our biggest hurdles to overcome, is that making money online, that's a scam. But at the same time, those people had heard the stories about the Google people, the people making money on eBay. They knew that it was possible, but they still had that mind block that it was a scam. And I had never seen it to that extent as it was in Jamaica. It's not so bad anymore. But in the beginning, it was bad. What makes people, I think because Jamaica has had some scams, and a lot of scams originate in Jamaica, but how did the mindset shift so where it's not so bad anymore, where people think that everything online is a scam? What do you see as the biggest contributor to the mindset shift?
Success. That's one. People see there's been a big growth amongst people, where people will just tell them about our course based on the success that they're getting, and somebody who attend our program actually teach somebody else how to do it, and they're successful, and it just keep going on. And what people, when somebody would normally say is a scam, because they would feel like you're taking the money, but they come to realization that it's a course. It's information you're getting knowledge, you're getting the step-by-step on how to do a task and how to use a software. So if you're saying you're getting knowledge and you're calling the knowledge a scam, then you need to, it's just like, what are you getting scam out of? Because if you call it a scam, the only person is scamming is yourself, because if you come to the program and you say you get the information and you don't put it to use, and you don't follow through with the course, and you don't pay attention, then you're the one that's scamming yourself. But if you come to the course and you get the information, you see and you learn and you're following through and you put it to action, and you work, and you just realize that, hey, you have to you realize the word is used like loosely,
Right.
It's used loosely, and everything they see pop up online, they will say scam, but it's just used loosely, because scam is when somebody, like, you use a credit card, you buy something and you get nothing for it.
Right.
That is a scam, right? If you pay cash for something and you don't get it, that is a scam. That's what you call a scam.
Right.
But when you get what you're supposed to, you get what you pay for, it can't be a scam, right? So it's just people sometimes jump up and not reading and know info, like just read. Sometimes you put all the information on the website and they don't read, so they jump up to talk, So it's just a thing where some would just jump to say something. Sometimes jump out of their mouth because of fear. The reason why they're not going to try it, because they're just going to say it's a scam, because they don't want to even try it. It's like, no, me not bother with that, yeah, man. It's a scam, that me not do it. They're shooting themselves down and they're looking for an excuse not to push themselves to a next level, and
Big. That's big. That's big. One of the reasons why I love doing these interviews is that people get to see other real people who are doing it. It's motivation, it's encouragement, it's inspiration. But above all, it's social proof that if other people can do it, I can do it too. So it's like a movement to say, hey, if he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. There's other people doing it. So, hey, here's one of the things Lorette loves to say. There's no excuse as to why you can't do it. We have shown that Sonia, who didn't even graduate from high school, she has a 7th grade education, she's doing it and making more money than 99% of people in Jamaica that are working a job, right? And she has a 7th grade education. We show Layton doesn't have her high school diploma, and she has a big business where she hired 100 people last year to do her online work for her, right? I mean, we show so many examples of people who, all the way from people who have degrees, right? I've got 2 bachelors and a master's, and then people who haven't graduated from the 7th grade. And we've got PhDs and celebrities all the way down to, 13-year-olds making money on the internet. Like, the only thing that you need to know is that if he can do it, if she can do it, I can do it too, right? Don't let anything hold you back from saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not educated enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough. People find all the excuses in the world to say that they can't do it. But I think we also have one big problem in Jamaica, Andrew, and we've started solving this problem through some of the motivational events that we do. But in Jamaica, we don't have enough personal development, self-development, where people are hearing messages that they can do it, to do affirmations, to build themselves up. Like, we don't have the message in Jamaica that we are worthy and we need to invest in ourselves every single day. Like, people should be listening to personal development. Listen to Les Brown on YouTube every morning. Listen to Joel Osteen every morning before you start your day. Because as we have to feed our body for energy, feed our body with food, we have to feed our mind as well. And that's through new knowledge, education, and also personal development. So that's a really big thing. Andrew, before we wrap up this interview, I want to ask you, we opened up the doors to the virtual assistant class and people have been signing up, WhatsApping. Oh, by the way, let me give everybody the number to WhatsApp, because I know, we have a lot of interest in this class and I want everybody to have an opportunity to take the class if they'd like it. There's the WhatsApp number for Dwight. He's also in the chat box, 876-374-7044. And I want you to promise to tell 3 friends about the course and give them that WhatsApp number. Just find 3 friends, WhatsApp them and say, there's a class. It's starting soon. It's going to teach you how to make money online. You need to take this class, WhatsApp this number, and talk to Dwight. So let's get the word out. Come on, guys. We need to make some huge changes. I'm really frustrated with the extreme poverty, the violence, the abuse that's going on. And a lot of it stems around poverty, doesn't it? It stems around lack of opportunity. It stems around these young people thinking that there's not an opportunity for them to make money when there is. They just don't know about it. So everybody, I want you to promise to tell 3 people. If you will do that, I want you to write 3 in the comments so me and Andrew can see it. All I want you to do is tell 3 people. I didn't say 100. I didn't say everybody in your contact list, but 3 people that you truly care about and that could excel and need some extra money. Just tell them. Just give them that phone number right there. So type the number 3 in the comments. Dwight, start us off with a 3. Oh, people are doing it already. Type the number 3 in the comments and let's make sure that we spread the word. All right, Andrew. So I was just saying the doors have opened up. Why do you think people are so excited right now about working online? Why are they so excited about the virtual assistant class?
Why they're so excited about it? Because a lot of people realize that they have to improve themselves in order to improve their income, right? A lot of people are coming to the realization when they listen, thank God for a lot of different social networks. When they listen to the conversation of successful people, they realize, the things that they talk about, it's different, and they realize that they have to step up themselves in order to make that change in them in their life. You can't be doing the same thing every day and expect a different result. So people realize in order to make more, they have to be able to do more, right? And the more they learn is the more that they're able to offer online, globally, and even locally, right? So people understand knowledge is a new currency and they have to learn new skill set. They have to improve on their skill set. 10 years ago, I never taught the way I'm talking right now. I couldn't talk the way I'm talking right now because I never know the things that I know right now. I wasn't able to do the things that I'm doing right now. I'm going board meetings and sometimes 99% of the time, I'm the only male around the table. It's a lot of females, and they're talking about high level marketing strategies, and they're talking
They
about,
got degrees and they went to school for it, and you're self-taught.
and I'm self-taught, and I have a lot of experience, and that it's coming to a time now. The more experience you have, you become more valuable to. And when you become very experienced and getting success with what you're doing, you become more valuable, and you talk of a high place of knowledge, and you realize you just become more valuable. And that's the true thing, that's the true currency right there, because you're here in Jamaica, you're working and you're making Jamaican currency. When you go online, you're making US currency. This is how important it is to add more skill set to yourself. Because if you take a flight and go to England, guess what? The knowledge come with you. The Jamaica currency is weak over there, but guess what? You're able to start conversation with people, become and help, and just offer your service even at free trial. Just being helpful, you realize people will see your value, and you realize you're in England, you start making pound, right? You go
Right.
to Europe, you go anywhere, you go France, you start make some whatever money they spend in France. You go China, you get the same thing,
Yes.
right? So you have to realize that the more you go around, and this is the thing too. Somebody said to me today, like, Andrew, they were telling me about something, and I look at them and I said, I know nothing about what you're talking about. And they look at me like, huh? And like, I'm saying, I only put the things in my head of what I really need to know about, right? I think today, even with the weather that's going on, the storm that's coming, I get a call and you tell me that the storm is coming. I was like, okay, I didn't know about that, because knowing about the storm not going to bring income in my pocket. That's not I'm not watching the weather channel. I'm not putting that information in my head. I only put the information in my head of things that I need to use to better myself, to take things to the next level, to make to take the next level. I just keep adding on, keep
Let's
pushing, just
let's
invest in that. So that's why the virtual assistant class is very, very important for you guys to jump on board, because you have to also understand the community that you're spending your time with, the people that you're talking with is very important. To be in a circle that's forward thinking and thinking about bettering themselves and adding and learning new skill sets. And proud am I'm very proud of to see so many people in the group. They don't know about social media, but they were able to do social media ads.
yes.
They were like, but I know nothing about social media. I'm gonna say, well, guess what? There's a lot of people posting every day, following people, retweeting, all kind of crap they're doing. But guess what? They're not doing anything of value in terms of they can't run an ad for a company, but you know to do that. They don't know to run an ad, but you know to run an ads, and they've been on social media for a long time. So you might not know how to do all that stuff on social media like them, but guess what? You know how to run ads, and now you can go offer that as a service and run ads and just learn, because what they learn is very simple. What you learn is more technical.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that are running ads right now. They're building websites. They're building graphics. They're doing some cool stuff, and it's real. And they're happy. They're excited about it, and they realize they're falling in love with learning. People, you want better life? Fall in love with learning and execute. If you want to better yourself, fall in love with that. If you learn and execute, your life will be better. The bills, everything in it. So another thing I want to share: if you get $100,000 today and you have all the bills and all these things to go pay and all that stuff, yeah, I understand. Bills are always come. I tell always pile up on all these things, right? Use that $100,000, invest in yourself, right? Invest in yourself, because you will use that money to pay that bill tomorrow. Guess what happen? The next month will come for you, and the other month will come for you, and the other month will come for you. And guess what, go on? It's like a pile up just the same. But if you invest in yourself, just by investing in yourself, you bring yourself to a level where that's no longer a problem. Don't stress about something that you can't stress about. Don't stress about bills. Bills are always there. You got dead left the bills, right? Get the knowledge, improve yourself, make that move, and every bills will take care of after. It will take care after. You know what I say? Don't use your money buy the fancy stuff and garbage, the watch, the chain, and all these things. It's garbage, you know. Use your money to invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, make things, set things up so it becomes a residual income. When you get the residual income, use that residual income and buy the garbage. Yeah, you use your life, your hard working cash for to go pay bills and use your hard working cash to go buy something fancy to look at it and stuff like that. No, use your residual income to do that. You know what I mean? Build up yourself. You know, there's so much online things for you to get involved into. I wanted to join this virtual assistant class because there's a special part in the next series that we're launching. We're gonna actually start talk about stocks as well. That's just a little bonus that we'll be talking about investing in the stock market because that is something like trust me, people need to understand the higher level of putting your dollar to work, putting your money to work, right? So putting your money to work is investing in yourself and investing into something that becomes residual income, right? Join first because as I said, fall in love with learning and then you realize you're gonna fall in love with earning and the more you fall in love with the learning and execution the earning others fall in love with you. Money gonna earn you down. Money. If you so this is the next thing it's so true, You run down money, money run left you, You're not fast like money. You can't catch money. So you run money and if you run on bills faster. You trust me, bills faster than money. That run real fast. And you realize you can't catch it. But you know what you can catch? You can catch the knowledge. And you just be like the monk. You're learning, you're here taking the time doing your stuff, and you just realize the money just run come and buck up back in you. Just you run past and you just go back in a circle and come right back to you. Yeah, and there's a saying that if you give everybody $1 million, everybody in the world give them $1 million, all that money will come out of them, out the majority of the people and go back right back to the same hand that it came back from because they're not thinking, and adding value to themselves. If everybody have money, provide a service so that their money can come to you and come in your hand. And remember, every day you spend money, so every day you need to make money. And that is one thing. And if you're not making money, it's a simple one thing. You're not selling nothing, right? If you're at a job, you're there working, you have a fixed salary, right? That's the thing with a job. You have a fixed salary. And it's very good. You have a job. And this is the thing. I respect everybody who have a job and you must have a job. And you know why it's good to have a job? You see, having a job is not a problem. It's what you do on the job and the level of attitude, the attitude that you have on the job. If you go with a mediocre attitude and you're doing stuff and you're not putting up 200% in the job, guess what going? If you start your online business, you're gonna have the same attitude, right? So tomorrow you're going to your job, put 200%. Every day put 200% in your job. Because guess what? That same attitude that you have in your job, that's the same attitude you're going to take when you start your online business, right? If you start task and you don't finish it at the job, guess what? When you start your own business, the same thing you're going to do. You're going to start things and don't finish it, right? So you have to just create perfect habits in your life. You have to have the habit of learning, habit of completing tasks, and have the habit of always giving your best, always doing your best. When you have those habits, money are going to run and buck up in you. Money are run you down. You understand? So
you've got a comment here. I'm so impressed by the wealth of knowledge shared in this space. I'm hooked. All right, I'm hooked. Lakeisha says, if you don't make money, it don't make sense. Natalie's giving you a round of applause, right? Blessed said, I am a money magnet. Allison said, I know, we need everybody to write that. I'm going to have them write in a minute.
Yeah, man, I'm a money magnet.
I'm a money magnet.
Me down.
Write that down. Remember, I was looking for something to put on our t-shirts. I'm a money magnet.
All right, let me tell you, people. All right, this is why I pitch it all night long. Join the virtual assistant course.
Join it.
Very, very important. All right, let me tell you something. You see what happens when you have a lot of knowledge and you know to do a lot of things. People talk about you, and people refer people to come to you for. You become the person who solves problems, right? And you see, by people coming to you, you realize the opportunities, so many doors start opening up, right? You know what's gonna start happening? You're gonna have so much opportunity coming to you. This is what money do, money come to you, and opportunities is coming to you. And there's gonna be a time in your life you can't act on all the opportunities.
That's right.
You're gonna be in a position, you're gonna be like, what to say no to and what to say. So you're going to fight with that. That's where you're going to reach in your life, where you're fighting with what you're going to say yes to and what you're going to say no to. You know?
Yeah.
So right now, a lot of people fighting with like which friend I'm going to hang out with, which pizza I'm going to go, or what am I going to do tomorrow, where am I going to hang out, and if those are the decisions and you're fighting with like what you should do and what you shouldn't do, your mind's at the wrong place. Your mind should only thinking about like what jobs you're going to, what clients you're going to be taking on, what clients you're not taking on. Those are the things that you should be struggling with. And making that money come in and deal with it. Take yourself from the position where you're thinking about, okay, what bills am I going to pay tomorrow? What bills I'm not going to pay and stuff like that. Don't put yourself in that position. Don't pay no bills, but pay the bills to improve yourself, right? You get $1,000, you know what? Take 50 grand, go buy some book and put somebody on the road, go sell it. Make some more money. Bring in some more money, try something. It doesn't kill you to try something. Yeah? You know what? If you're bankrupt, so what? Guess what? A lot of people bankrupt. But Warren Buffett was bankrupt and he come out of it. A lot of people get there and jump out of it. I'm not practicing, I'm not selling bad debts or anything like that. But trust me, you have to improve on yourself and you need to know this, right? In order to set yourself free, you have to be selling something every day, right? Yeah. Starting an online business, selling a service every day, posting about the service instead of sharing a stupid video about a goat fucking a girl is better. If you're selling a service every day, right? Passing around message on WhatsApp about your service every day, be confident about that. More you sell your service is the more the opportunity there for you to earn. If you're not selling, you're not earning. And that's the only thing. Mr. Chin making money every day because you have to go and wholesale myself every day. Even like all Christmas, you won't open. Whenever other store
you're right.
You're open on every holiday.
You're right.
Let me tell you something. Every holiday me up and make money. Every day me up and make money. Every day you know why me do that? Every day I work to make money. I make money coming in every day because every day I spend money.
That's right.
Every day I spend money, so I have to make sure that every day I earn money. And if you're not thinking so, something wrong with it. You need to jump off the webinar right now. Don't come back. Don't come back. You have to earn money every day. You understand? You have to be selling every day. You have to share your service every day. And you have to learn every day because every day a new software come out. Every day there's something new that comes out every day. And there's opportunity with everything, right? And this is how I see things. Right now I'm looking at Alicia. And when I'm looking at Alicia, I see money all over on Alicia. I see money on her hair. That's money right there. You know how much weight? I see hairdresser money. I see false hair money. Yeah, but it's not false hair, it's real hair. But I see glasses. You have the glasses, that's money right there. Lipstick is money, right? The earring is money. The t-shirt is money. Your phone is money. Everything I see, your background, everything on there, the books on the shelf is money. Your cabinet is money. Everything is money. When I see people, I see money. Yeah. And where people is, a lot of people is online, them all over on Instagram. There's a lot of traffic, So now you have all these people sell something every day, right? And you have to think about this. If it's opening a store, right? Try to open the store where the traffic is. You open a store, you get your location in the Alpha Tree, Crossroad. Try for the busiest place. Because if you don't open your store where the traffic is, and you go open somewhere in the traffic there, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. You have to go push that hard and get the traffic for come to you. Yeah? You just get the traffic come to you. Now just push it. That's where you have to put a lot in marketing effort. But if you're where the traffic is, the traffic buck up in you, and you just sell your service and get money. Now that's what going on. Online, you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all these platforms, you're on Fiverr. The traffic is there. Yeah, the traffic is there. Put your service there. Sell your business there. Sell every day. Yeah, sell every day.
Sell every day. That's the message, Andrew, and it's a really important one. Sell every day. And right now, what are you selling to us, Andrew? What are you selling to us?
Myself to all on right now, the virtual assistant course. On a better sign up fee. Yeah? On a better sign up fee. Because guess what? When we're done with it now, we become a selling machine. Trust me. Last week I did like 4 one-on-one, and the people I'm doing one-on-one with, them are gonna sell every day. Every single day they will sell. And everybody in that virtual assistant course that just graduates, them have to sell every day. Yeah? If they not sell every day, it's on them. Right? But majority of them, and they're all fired up and they're going to be selling every day. And all of you that's watching this live, that's what I want. I want you to understand the power of putting your service, learning more, and just putting that out there and selling it every day. It's very important.
Every day.
You know what? If you don't believe me that you need to be selling every day, you tell me a day you turn on the TV and you don't see a Pepsi ads. You don't see a Domino Pizza ads, a digital ads, a Clara ads. You know what? Every day you see a NCB ads. Every day you see a NCB ads. You better know that. Yeah? So you better know. If these big corporations making a lot of money selling to you every day, how you just sit down saying yourself? You learn something. Come at the virtual assistant class. Learn a skill set and sell it every day. Push it every day. Talk about it. Believe in it. Walk it. Go to church. Don't tell all the pastor about it. Tell him to transcribe in Bible lesson and sell it to the church members. The pastor preach and he must sell every day in the church. You better put the money in the pot and him now come back. You know, the people, you have to be selling every day. It's true. That's all well, you know.
We have students in our class go back to their church and they get paid for making the church flyer. Remember that student's doing her church flyer, right?
Doing the church flyer and making money off the church. Oh yes, go sell the pastor and get some of that money out of the pan. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Blessed said, this is the best live so far, Andrew. Shauna said, true, sell every day. I have no idea what Kevin just said right there. That
I don't know him say that.
He just saying something, right? He said, release my mind. Lakeisha said she just signed up for the virtual assistant class. She is in, right?
Yeah, it's serious, you know. Everybody's selling to us and you're not selling, you're falling back, man. You're falling back. You have to do it. It's very important. And the easiest thing for you to sell is your knowledge. You know why? That's you know why it's very powerful to sell your knowledge? You don't have to buy it. You don't have to, when you have your knowledge, you don't have to restock it again. What you know, you know. You sell what you know. You understand? When you have a physical product, you have to keep restocking it, you know? When you have your knowledge, you keep on just pushing that out. What you have to do is just keep on improving on it and advance it. That's where you put your money on, just learn more, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Now, Easton said, transcribe your Bible lesson. But wait a minute, Andrew. What does Joel Osteen do? What does TD Jakes do? What is that other guy? I mean, what are these pastors doing that are
every day? When you watch Joel Osteen, at the back, at the end of preach, he must tell us he can go get him DVD with his lovely wife. He must sell all him wife. Himself and put her up on stage to sell to her. She go up on stage to sell to. Then the private jet. Yo, people do not sleep, man. You better wake up. You better start selling every day. Believe me. Yo, you see me? Alright, this is it. If I had a 9-to-5 job, we kind of go straight from this right now. If I have a 9-to-5 job, right, and I'm working, let me tell you this. I will live my life in a way where me not really care much about where me I sleep. Me not care about the car me I drive. I me not care about people as well. Me just care about my function or my ability to function properly. Right? I'm able to function and I'm clean, I'm good. My money when me earn, if me earn $70,000, out of my $70,000, me I tell you this, $35,000. I will go into some kind of investment, right? I'm gonna keep my staff watch this, you know. Cause them need to know this too. $35,000. I gotta go. You probably buy 2 pots 1 month. You probably buy a gas the next month. And then I put my uncle when I work, pan the corner, go boil porridge. Right? So while me there work, him there work, I make porridge, and guess what happen? When he must sell porridge on the road, fee income got us out when I make out for the porridge and working for me and making that money on porridge, over a period of time, it's gonna be so much that we probably open a porridge franchise. Every corner up on the roadside is my porridge, right? How many is a pot and coal, right? It's all over the place selling porridge. But we could do some maths, right, to some people, because some people don't understand that. Let's just straight for a second, right? But I just really want them to understand the power of selling every day.
Yes.
Right? And the more you know, you just trust me, it works, right? A pot of porridge is 80% water. Water, 80% water. The rest of it are just milk and whatever, right? And even soup, even worse. Because soup, you have to sweeten soup, you know. So you make more profit from soup. And 90% of water in a soup. Anyway, so you go like this. $150 for your cup of porridge. And your time, you put him in half a tree, you have about 400, 500 people pass him at the time. Trust me. You bring him out there with 500 cup, he sell 500 porridge for the day. Trust me, that's $75,000. $75,000. 75. A lot of people not thinking that way, and everybody think them have to do something fancy and have to be clean and all this stuff. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. You just have to just really think and know that, yo, you have to provide a service and just sell it every day, right? So that is just an example of how you can start something physically. That's just the level of thinking that I have. I just always think of turning over money like in every different area, right? I'm online, I'm crushing it online, making money crazy online and stuff like that. You know, 3 days ago, this guy came to me at Pegasus and he said he wants money to go start a football thing. I said, no, I give him 15 grand and I tell him, say, go buy some books downtown, sell it and bring my profit come. Him call me yesterday, him already there $12,000. Out of the 15 grand, him already make back $12,000, right? How many of you would take the risk and even like see somebody else try and just try something. A lot of people not trying something. They're not trying something physically, and it's the same approach you take in not trying something digitally, right? Come on, people, try something, and it's very important to elevate up here, right? If you agree with me that there's a lot of things I said tonight you weren't thinking like that, just say I agree. Just agree in the comment below. If I say a lot of things that you weren't thinking that way, you know, say agree. And if they write agree, want to write sell. Yeah? Sell. Yeah. I want you to do that. Write sell 2 times. And then after that, what I want to write? I want to write learn. Learn more. Not just learn. Learn more. Learn more. Very important. The more you learn, the more you earn.
The more you learn, the more you earn. Andrew, Shaine said, I have transcribed so many sermons, even prayer meetings. And Blessed wants to come back and say, remember, the church members can be sold to as well.
Yes.
Right? So now offer them a service as well, right?
No, and you know, sweet Alicia,
yeah.
You transcribe it for the pastor, and then the pastor announce it. Oh, big up, Brother John. Yes, transcribe all the church service for us, you know, and this is a service he offer. And the pastor will sell your service for you. That's how it always go.
Especially if you do a really good job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's always opportunities to sell. Andrew, one of our biggest frustrations, and you just hit on it, are that people are wasting time on phone calls that don't make them any money, sharing crap. You just talked about it, like sharing crap on social media. When I tell people, share your services every day on social media, there's so much, like they're more likely to share junk on WhatsApp and social media than they are to sell their own services. Why? What is wrong with us that we're not proud enough of the business that we have to tell the world about it and to ask for people to share? We love our business. We love Internet Income Jamaica. We love this VA class. I just ask people, share, spread the message. Why don't people ask their friends, their family, their coworkers, people they don't even know, to share what they're offering to the world?
Why is that they don't believe in themselves?
Okay.
They're afraid of their service. They're ashamed of what they're doing. You know, if you love what you do and you're confident and you know you're best at it and you're not care about when people say you love it, this is what you do, you share it and you want people to know about it and you make them share it too. You know, and that's it. You have to sell. You have to go in the mentality of selling your service. Even to your own family members, share it with them and make them share it with them friend. And if they're not share, that means the man and your friend move. You know, I'm not to do with them. You know, and you know, a lot of people, my WhatsApp, if you go in my WhatsApp, you will only see, only thing in my WhatsApp is just work. Like you see graphics, you see conversation about doing projects and all these these are the things in my WhatsApp message. There are people with inside. If you open their WhatsApp, you will see somebody sending them image of people shooting, and you see people dancing and jumping up a table. All these garbage and news and gossip.
Block them.
People
Block
learning.
block them.
This is the thing about people. They're distracted and they learn more about news and gossip, right? Than they learn about new skill sets to elevate themselves, right? You should be learning about skill sets to elevate themselves. They're learning about gossip, new gossip that's coming out. They know everything.
That's right.
But the funny thing about it, even though they know all these gossip and them on top of all of the news, them themselves become a news, but then they're not even confident and smart enough, or they can monetize that and go start them own broadcasting and them own podcast and just go gossip on it so other people love it. Them can monetize off other people and more like it's gossip like them, right? So they're not even taking it to that level where them become just repeat back the gossip, but do it on a platform where they can earn from it. They're not even doing that. You know, it's just last year, somebody trying to invite me to this group named Daydream, and they tried to invite me to Groupie Met and invite me to all these kind of groups. And I said, I don't want to be in those groups. I don't have time to be in those groups. I don't have the energy to be in those groups. Why? Because I'm pretty sure that my level of thinking and the things that I'm doing and the things that I want to do, I'm not going to be getting that information from that group. You know, I want to be in a group where Grant Cardone is in. You know, I want to be in a group where
the bigger people that you look up to.
And I create playlists on YouTube with all of the motivational speakers, and this is just a crowd that I follow, and that's the group I want to be in. Right. You know, I'd rather learn about the things that's going on in those groups, right? I don't, as I said, my brain, I only put what I need to put in my brain because that's what's going to come out of this body, right? I don't want to put the unnecessary information in this brain. You know, just as I said earlier, I don't even put the weather in my brain.
I'm 100% with you. You know, I went to the hair salon. My hair looks nice, right? I went to the hair salon. They asked me, can you believe what Nicole did? I'm like, who's Nicole? What about Wendy and her husband? I'm like, Wendy who? All of the gossip and the celebrity gossip, I'm so out of it. 5 things this lady asked me about in celebrity gossip that I don't know who Nicole is. I don't know who Wendy is. I don't know what she did. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. I'm like, I don't know. It was so bad that I'm in Florida right now. Me and Lorette, we're flying back to Jamaica on Sunday. It's so bad. We don't turn on the TV. We shut off our distractions. And a friend texts me and says, how are you preparing for the hurricane that's coming your way? I'm like, hurricane? And then Lorette goes to Walmart to pick up something, and she calls me and she's like, there's no water on the shelf. People are running around like mad people because there's a hurricane coming. I said, somebody just texted me about a hurricane a few minutes ago. So we look at it, and for days, people have been talking about this hurricane coming to Florida. We didn't even know. Sometimes, hey, that can be bad, but we count on our friends to let us know. But Andrew, I'm totally with you on what you put in your headspace, right? I turned off the TV August of 2010, and I have not had a TV on since then. I do watch Netflix, right? When I'm chilling, I watch Netflix, but there's no TV on. The only time I see TV is when I'm in a hotel room, and then I still don't turn it on, right? I had a TV on my wall for 5 years, and the remote was still in the plastic that it came in. So I think it's a lot to say with where we decide to focus our time also determines where we're going in life. So, you know, back in 2010, I looked and saw how much time I was spending. It was like 2 hours a day watching Law and Order and NCIS, and that didn't make me any money. Now I spend that 2 hours a day learning something new and investing in our students and our courses. So I totally agree with you.
But you know, there's one important thing that we need to establish and let people understand about the group as well, is that we have the capability of getting 1,000 people in the group, yeah, in the program, in the VA program, but we're not going to overextend ourselves like that. We're only taking a limited amount of people, right? Because we want to make sure that we give everybody the attention they need, right? if it was a case like we want a lot of people and we just want to fill up the group and we just want to make more money and all this stuff, then guess what happened? This program will be launching in September and the next VA course will start in September. No, we just finished it. We're doing 2 months of work with existing students, promoting them, pushing them, helping them, taking the business to a next level. That's what we're doing with the existing students, right? Properly getting them out there. That's what we're doing, putting the effort and the focus on them to help them to take them to the next level, right? Guess what? We have a little bit of space and
A lot of people.
action. Mr. Phone. If you don't know if to take action and start to sign up like right now, if you don't sign up like right now, then maybe next week come. Trust me, I don't think there's going to be any space for you. You have to wait till 2020 because that's the next VA program. We're in the 2020. So if you want to be a part of this one, do the necessary thing. Contact Dwight, or click and go to the website and just purchase it, and invest in yourself and make that step to improve your life, to change your life. So let us help you to do that. That's what we're doing.
That's right. That's right. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. Dwight is on right now. You can WhatsApp him right now. 876-374-7044. If you want a one-on-one with Andrew, if you're ready to sign up for the VA course, WhatsApp him right now. We've got some bonuses as well. So he gets those WhatsApps in order, and that's the order that he'll save you a space. Even if you're not going to register today, WhatsApp him. Ask him to save you a seat. He'll call you tomorrow, WhatsApp you back, and make sure that you get on the list. So Andrew, just some quick comments from people right here. Blessed said, I can so relate. I don't have time to waste. I'm up until 8 a.m. Most nights I'm working or learning. So I think she's trying to say, I'm up at 8 p.m., right?
Yeah,
I thought it was me alone. I don't even watch the news, right? Lakeisha says, I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich. But Kevin had the best comment right here. He said, if you par with 5 broke people, you make 6. You know what? We need to interview Kevin. He is such an amazing entrepreneur. Yes, because we need to bring him on here. But Andrew, if we bring Kevin on, you're going to have to do the interview because I can't understand a word Kevin says, right?
Yeah, Kevin, man.
He talks way too fast, right?
So, Kevin is somebody that also I look up to Kevin. You know what I say? He always looking to grow in business. He always looking to start new venture. He invests into starting new things in life than to go buy a Porsche or to buy a Benz and to buy glasses.
Buying land. The dude is buying land with his money.
Getting himself up there because when him old and gray, he want to go on golf course, go swing and bat some golf ball and enjoy life and do some things, so you put him in the work now. So later on him slow it down, making the most of it now. And that's the next message I want to say to a lot of young people out there. Do what they can. Do what they can now. Learn as much as they can now. Because when in 20 years time, you're not gonna have the energy you have right now. And if you're 40, do what you can now, because when you're 60, you can't. And do what you can right now when you're 40. You have to just keep learning and pushing and executing those tasks and getting things the way you need to go, to bring yourself to a level where you just money is just nothing to you. It's all about improving yourself and improving everybody around you.
That's right. Andrew, preach it.
I preach because that's what I do. I can tell you what me do. I live this is all I do. I learn every day. I earn every day.
I know.
I keep improving every day. I launch products every month. I keep selling every day. That's me. I sell every day. And that's it. I earn every day. And that's just what I do. And I'm learning new courses. You have courses that I don't complete yet, but still I go back through them. And it's overwhelming. I'm tired. Sometimes people see me like me, I drop down. Sometimes people see me, them See, like people can literally like tell my wardrobe, like them know my clothes. Like it's that bad. People know my clothes. Them know everything, my fashion. If them see it 5 times, them can know say them gonna see the 5 clothes again one day. Like them gonna see it over and over. Yes, cool, no problem. I have money can go buy clothes. I have money can do all these things. But guess what, God? I'm more caught up in improving my service, improving what I'm capable of bringing to this world. That is, to me, is a priority. And I know if I get that and set that right, and also impact others around me, help my brothers, help my sisters, make them just can get themselves to that level as well and provide service. I'm not about being a rich individual. I'm about being a rich team. I'm not rich until my whole friends and my whole clique rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. That's when you say richness. When you and your whole crew roll out. And what way I push a Porsche or a Benz, you get me? I say, what I go through a 10 million, 20 million for the stock and say, yo, double that NCB capital market. Yo, hold that. Flip up that for me. You know what I say? I'm matter of fact, how much I want to buy stock? If you don't buy no stock, go NCB capital market and go get on a stock. And not joke. You see how Epic come out where they are talking about own a piece of Caribbean for $5,000. And some people hesitate to go buy the stock for $5,000. I didn't understand. You can't own real estate for 5,000 Jamaican dollars. So if you can own a piece of property by going to a company, you have to do that. Just do it, grab it. Because the $5,000 there, trust me, when I listen that come out tomorrow, no phone, I'm sorry. When I go, sorry, because $5,000, you easily turn 50 grand. Remember me tell you that. What can you say?
Remember me tell you that. NCB Capital Markets. Andrew, we need to do an interview with them for real. We need to. How many of you guys would love to learn about investing? Andrew and I both invest in capital markets. If you want to learn about that, just write invest in the comments. If we get enough people, whether you're listening to this live or as you're playing it later, if you are interested, so we can send a message over to them, just write invest so we can send that message over, and we'll talk about the stock market. Maybe we'll bring the Jamaica Stock Exchange on as well. So, Andrew, there's one thing that Patricia is objecting to that I'm just going to bring up right now, but I want to make sure that we put this in the right context. So you said, hey, guys, while you're young right now, do it. Do it now, because we've got a lot of young people in Internet Income Jamaica, and we encourage parents to bring their kids in and grandparents to teach their grandkids. But Patricia says she didn't start with us until she retired. And when that lady retired, she wrote a book. She's been on book tour. She's a speaker now. Like, her career started at 65. She's 70 now. And so I just want to big up Patricia. And also,
let me just interject in that. Patricia, you're 65 in age, but you're 25 in your mind. You get what I say? You're not old. You get what I say? So, guess what? When you're 75, you're still functioning, you're still running. You know what I say? You're still pushing yourself. You can understand, Patricia. You see the food you eat and how you take care of your body, you're very healthy. You're very healthy. A lot of people,
there's a lot of people that are 65, 75, 85. Look at Les Brown in his 70s that are perfectly capable of learning a new skill, pushing it. And I'm in my 40s, and really always you can start building your first business at 75. Look at Colonel Sanders with KFC. How old was he? 65 too, or something like that when he started. So I would just say that age is just nothing but a number. But what you're trying to do is encourage people. And hey, let me just say this. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many zeros are in your bank account right now. It could be a negative zero. Today is the day that you start to make a difference for the rest of your life. Age don't matter. Education doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? How you look doesn't matter. There's a very famous cartoon on the internet that I like, Andrew. And it's got two dogs. One dog is on the computer and the other dog is looking at him. And the dog says to him, "What are you doing?" And he says, "I'm working on the internet." On the internet, they don't know that I'm a dog, right? So this dog has his internet business. Nobody knows that he's a dog, and he's selling his services online. And I'm saying that to say age, education, race, where you come from doesn't matter. We had a student in the Internet Income Jamaica group post He's from Nigeria, but some of our Nigerian students are in that Internet Income Jamaica group. Big up Nigeria. I'm going back to Nigeria October 23rd, and I am excited. By the way, we teach this all over the world, in the US, in Nigeria, in South Africa, in the UK. So it's not just Jamaica that we teach this. But the guy from Nigeria said, when Alicia and Andrew, I don't know if you saw, he was talking about you. When Alicia and Andrew came to Nigeria, I took the class and I worked hard at it. Now a client just offered me a service, offered me to do their service for $500, and I upsold him to $1,000, and he accepted it. The guy doubled his price, and the client accepted it. Now, the thing that he was saying is that on his gig, it has the Nigerian flag, and usually, you know, it's a preconceived notion for the first world countries that I am not buying anything from Nigeria, right? That's a scam. I'm not going to get it. But he's just saying, proudly flying his Nigerian flag, he's still getting orders and he can still double his price. So even location doesn't matter, right? So there's so much that we can do today that people need to stop making excuses, right? I don't care how old you are. I don't care what level of education you have. I don't care. Just do something. Do the damn thing, right? Do something. Make a move, right? Make a move. Learn. Apply yourself. And Lorette was ranting the other day about people making excuses. Stop making excuses. I'm coaching this lady. I've got a coaching program if you guys are interested. I'm coaching this lady. And Jesus, the lady makes so many excuses for why she can't get things done. And it's driving me mad. I had to hire someone else to call the lady because I'm like, this lady is going to drive me mad. I can't handle it. I'm going to give her her money back and fire her as a student because I can't handle excuses. I'm very bad at that. Please do not make excuses because, as I like to say, and Lakeisha was just putting that up, you can't make excuses and money at the same time. So pick one, people. Pick one, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to end this by saying, Andrew, I love your, our little saying for you, hustle till the day that I die. Where do we get that from? That should be on a T-shirt. Do you want to tell everybody where we got that from?
Oh, no, you don't need to. I already know.
Otherwise, Andrew says it. And it's one of his favorite sayings. Dwight probably knows why, and Kevin as well. But it's one of Andrew's favorite sayings, hustle till the day that I die. Get up, y'all. Hustle. Hustle. Make your moves, right? Hey, 876-374-7044. That's our phone number. WhatsApp us. Who's already WhatsApp Dwight? Right? Who's already WhatsApp Dwight? Let's see. Dwight, you getting some WhatsApp messages? All right, we've got some space left in the VA boot camp, so you guys sign up. I know we're gonna make some T-shirts, Lakeisha. Don't worry. Next month, I'm gonna ship some T-shirts in to Jamaica. So everybody, as we say goodbye to Andrew, tell him what you thought about his presentation in the comments below, because Andrew was on fire. Andrew, you're always fired up, but let me tell you something. When it comes to Internet Income Jamaica, when it comes to teaching people about creating their own opportunities, you're always on fire. You're burning up. You know what I mean? You're lit right now. You are burning up with it. And I know it's because of the passion and you really believe in it. So guys, I'm encouraging you. If you want to talk to Andrew as well, WhatsApp that number. Dwight will hook you up so you can have a three-way with Andrew. But Andrew's going to say, stop making excuses. Get your butt in the virtual assistant class. Learn a new skill. We've got a whole bunch of courses out there. Ask Dwight about it if you want something else. Stop making excuses. It's time to make money. Thank you guys so much for being here. Andrew, your final words.
Oh, learn, earn, sell every day. That's it. Those are my final words.
Learn, sell.
You're not earning. Now, trust me. That's how it is. They say tomorrow when you wake up, go up on the road and see how much people sell to you. And then you realize, why is it important to sell? And when you look online and you see what ads, you realize how we are selling to you. And you realize that, hey, you know what? In order to change things in my life, I need to sell more so I can increase my income stream. All right? It's very important.
Andrew, you are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for coming on. Everybody saying thank you in the comments. It was fire. Bless up. and they have showed you a lot of love here tonight. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you in the VA class. Andrew, let them know you'll see them in that VA class, and we're out of here.
I'm so excited to see you in that VA class so that I can actually do more for you, do a lot more, because tonight is just talking. So in that program is action. You get to see the tools, you get to go through the video editing, the graphic design software, develop a mindset more and pushing, and you're going to be proud of yourself, but you're going to be a changed person. You're going to change. When you come in, you're going to change. You're going to realize the change in the way you do things and the way you think. And, just by tonight alone, I'm 100% sure most of you are going to be changed by just the way you're seeing things tomorrow. You're going to see a price tag on every damn thing you look at. You realize that, hey, I need to sell every day. Everybody wear a t-shirt, so maybe sell a t-shirt. Everybody has a virtual assistant. Everybody needs an assistant. Everybody needs an accountant. Everybody needs, trust me, there's a lot of things out there. This has never been the time.
World differently.
Like they say, like the doors of opportunity. People always asking for door. Opportunity now not doing right now. Opportunity come out the door and they right in front of your face and say, you don't see me. Right so. Opportunity they everywhere right around. Right now. There's no door, no building. Opportunity free. It's all around. Just what? A lot of people blind to it because if you don't have the knowledge, you can't see it. You just can't see it. You can't connect the dots. You need the knowledge to see it. That's it. You have the knowledge, it come clear in front of you. You're like, wow, me never used to see that. Me never used to know. Me never know I could make money off of this. Just like real talk. Like I never used to make money off of stock because we never know about stock. Because we never learn about stock. We used to see come on the TV every evening on the news, and they never tell me how to even sign up for stock. It is this damn dumb boring program come on the news every night on the stock market, and the stock goes up, and tell me something I can put $10,000 and get some more money on the stock. So Mr. say that all the time on the news program. Nobody tell me, oh, go to NCB Capital Market and open a stock account and put some money and you can get some more money for your money. They not tell me that. So me don't know nothing about it. You just waste money, The only thing you tell you about is buy a lot of tickets, the ticket to your dream. So anyway, learning about the stock actually make me learn something new and be able to earn on the stock. You know what I say? And then after that, you even learn about even putting your business on the stock market, Just for example, like the lab went on the stock market and it blew up. And that's like, wow, it's really incredible. And the more you learn, the more you're able to earn, the more you know to do. You know what I say? That's something I never know back then, and that's something I know now. You know what I say? And that's something I'm taking advantage of now. So what if we didn't know 10 years ago? What if my parents didn't know about that? My great grandfather would have left some stocks for me. You know what I say? Much whatever right now. I have to pick up my granny because she need to buy some stocks, and right now the stocks I'll take care of right now. And she come and she have all sorts of stocks and she have all kind of thing. And and online marketing, a lot of affiliate marketing product, much time, much thousands, much millions to make out affiliate commission. Oh gosh. If it wasn't for affiliate commission residual income, not for the things that more time and buy, I'm going to be able to buy it. You know what I say? So having that residual income, it's very important. Building it up, it's very, very important. And all you know about these things is by being in a community with us, being in a community with other people like us that talk about these things freely and educate people and give them this information so you can know there's another world out there. There's more things for you to learn and earn from. You know what I say? So keep improving yourself, keep showing up on these webinars, showing up on all the webinars that you see all over the place. Everybody what you see, every time the annoying item come up and people try selling, just click on it, man. Learn what they might try selling. Know more about it. You know what I say? That might just be the breakthrough program that going to change a lot of things. You know what I say? If you don't have the money to buy it, don't buy it. If you have the money, you can try it out. If you have a free trial period, tell a free trial period and cancel it before you charge your credit card. You know what I say? Just try it, think through and do some stuff. You know what I say? Push yourself, take yourself to the next level. And that's all I can say tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Love you guys. See you soon.